Wonder if I can, like, replay the... Like, if I just, like, sit on the title screen for long enough, does it replay the intro? What do you mean the video is unavailable? Bad YouTube. We are streaming live. Do I have to relaunch the game? I'm gonna try relaunching the game. See if it replays the intro. Because I didn't even pay, I didn't get to see it at all. The Messenger. Looks like the game doesn't count as launched yet. The western edge of the fallen world lies a cliffside village. Harboring the last survivors of the human race, those who chose exile over death. Odgies. They trade day and night, confined to their hideout, their legacy cursed, survival their sole purpose. Legend warns of the demon army, bound to strike again, eager to completely eradicate humans. Odgies. Fortunately, legend also tells of a hero flying in from the Western Ocean to bring protection and knowledge. On a day that begins like so many others, a young ninja is about to be visited by the Western Hero. The Western Hero? And sent on a perilous journey into this merciless world to carry a scroll paramount to the clan's survival. What? Why can't he do it? He rides on a big frickin'... Alright. Video... Does the video game... Does the video game go? No. It doesn't go this time? If I unplug and plug back in my controller, does it go now? No. Man, PC, why? I just want to play with a controller. I don't want to play with a keyboard. I want to play with my controller, and you make it so hard. Like, seriously. I plug in the controller, I try to play the video games, and they don't work. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Okay, it's working this time. There we go. Alright, let's play this video game. It's been 3 minutes. I've yet to start being able to play this video game. Here we go. This is not XCOM. I hope that it went out properly. I forgot to change that this was the messenger before I started whatever. Whatever. I don't care. What is your name? My name is Klaus. Yes. Another day, and still no sign of the so-called Western Hero. Training used to be fun, but all we do now is memorize boring prophecies. Demon army this and magic scroll that. Nothing's happened in centuries, so why are we still hiding? I wish I could just leave this place and go explore the world. Call around, everybody! History lesson is about to begin! Oh great, another lecture. I guess I should at least show up this time. Oh. Oh boy. I need to change where I am on the screen. I need to be down here. Let's hope that's fine. As otherwise, you would have no idea how much health I had the whole time. Alright. I can't go in there. This controls really well. Like, really well. Right on. Time to try the new course. Show us your cloud step technique. Jump, hit, jump. Oh, you have to hit the things. That's pretty intense, but I'm into it. Well, look who decided to grace us with their presence. Have you done your reading? Ever the rebel. What's the point? All we do is rot in this hideout anyway. I see that the importance of our ancestors' wisdom is lost on you. But let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real, and should they... They have returned! This is so wrong! The Western hero was supposed to save us! Watch out! Oh no! Everybody's dead. Don't go. You are not ready. I have to. I am the only surviving ninja. Burn it all! Burn the humans to their knees! Not so fast, big boy. Oh, and who might you be? Are you really all they've got? Pathetic. Prepare to die. That sound impossible. Whoa. Seems luck is with you this day. Barmathazel! Yes, my king. Keep an eye on this worm. Certainly, my king. Count your blessings, ninja. My minions will make short work of you in the Autumn Hills. Oh. Wow. Are you the Western hero? Something like that. To be honest, I got here way too late. As you look like the most capable around here, I have a task of the utmost importance for you. Take this scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach Glacial Peak's summit, where 3 sages will be waiting for you. But who are you? And why is the scroll important? You'll find answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the Autumn Hills. Godspeed, messenger. You've been chosen to be the messenger, tasked with carrying the scroll across the cursed world. Alright. Into the ninja. I got an achievement. This gameplay is pretty cool. This is pretty cool so far. I'm enjoying. It's like Ninja Gaiden, basically. Which I actually knew. That's how much I knew about this game. Is that it plays like the original Ninja Gaidens. I'm assuming that those gems are like get 100 and get like another life or something, or... Whoa, what? Whoa. Whoa! What's going on in here? Oh. Hello? Aw, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. Doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? Anyways, so I'm this mystic character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. And all you need to do is take the scroll to the top of the faraway mountain where 3 sages from my order will be waiting for you. Your order? Slow down. That was way too much text for one dialogue box. Look, just keep going eastwards and make sure you grab all the time shards you see lying around. You can use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy! You get the climbing claws. Press against the walls while airborne to stick to them. Oh, cool. Whoa! It's got a skill tree! So I could get more HP. Allowing you to throw energy shuriken with Y. Attack enemy projectiles. Empower your attacks, letting you destroy enemy projectiles. You can even cloud step off of them. Ooh. That seems good. Okay. So, climbing claws? Oh yeah, you can press against walls to cling to them and climb at your leisure. Makes sense. The way everything looks, just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why John Guyton invented them decades ago. Who's John Guyton? Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I needed to get out of the way. I don't get it. Some will. What do you want to chat about? What is this place? Seriously though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time, you will come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it? Listen, I know you're so new to this, but you're pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. Wouldn't you rather go back into action anyway? Just buy a health upgrade or something and be on your way. Kids these days. Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, milady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went on the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. It really picked up, and so he built many more, and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of a document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine where you would be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You asked for a story. More like the long version of When Life Gives You Lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clever material for your next party, I suggest you move along. Alright then. Oh man. I can Mega Man X now. Or more specifically, I can Ninja Gaiden now. Yeah. Video games. This game really just makes me think video games, you know? You know what I mean? It's a very video games game. Oh. Haha. Alright, so that didn't open a shop. Oh. Can I breathe forever? What are those? Oof. Alright, I'll get the gems and then just jump right up. Yeah, what? I just realized that. Like, what was the... Ah! I am back. I want to be able to throw energy shurikens, man. Sometimes... enemies will sometimes drop a globe that restores 1 key charge. Oh, hey. I also want to be able to attack... I'm just going to get everything in the level 1 right now. No. Sweet. Oh. So my energy shurikens are not very good, are they? No. Oh, no. Alright. Well, you do that. Oh, what's that up there? Yeah. No? Do I throw a shuriken at it? Nope. No idea what that is. Or if it's actually really anything. It could be absolutely nothing. Oh, I guess he had very little health. Yep. Nope, nope. Oh, alright. Bye. Oof. Down here. Ooh. Made it. Oh. So, it seems you'll want to wander off the beaten path. What was that big green object? Oh, you mean that thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. There are many others like this one, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what they do. I can tell you that finding them all is optional. But if you're the kind of adventurer that likes to go for the extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. And who knows, may or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be at my shop. How do I... I don't think I have an ability to hit downward right now. Ah! Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, a new customer. What happened? I almost died just there. Strictly speaking, you did. Huh? But how? My name's Quarble. Quarble? At your service. I'm the one you never would have met had you any skills. The gist of it is, you have a magic ring that allows me to control space and time. Or I have a magic ring. So whenever you're about to die, I will appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint. Okay, what's the catch? Well, for one, you still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your debt in my little notepad. So I'll stick around and steal your loot until either we're even or I am bored. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. It seems we have a deal. Glad we see eye to eyes. Carry on then. You dick. Oh, it's right there too. Alright, so dying causes you to lose money for a little while, basically. You can't collect money for a little while. What's with this big mysterious chest? It appeared when you smashed your first power seal. You still need to smash 44 power seals. Wow. Looks like you're almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention there's a giant leaf monster guarding the exit? You did. That look on your face. Don't worry, my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh, is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, that's... I didn't mean to... Well, good luck. I rather like this guy. He's pretty fun. Ah. Woo! Ah, gotcha. Oof. Alright, he's not so bad. That's pretty easy, actually. Pretty easy, boss. So far this game doesn't have the difficulty, but it might start to. Ninja Gaiden's pretty easy at first too. The first like couple levels of the first Ninja Gaiden are really easy, and then the game picks up and gets really hard. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? I haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Adventure types rarely do. I get it. So the short of it is, the four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened. That's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean this is all that's left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way. I will go and take down that Demon King right now. You wouldn't be the first to try? Well, I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You're still too weak to consider taking on even his second in command. I'm going. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into a pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. What do you want to chat about? Any stories to share? Give me stories to share. Of course, here's one for you. There was once a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident they had proved they didn't fear the dark, or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported that he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses, he went on. It looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Oh, everyone knows that story. There was a pea underneath the pile, so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but you ever heard of what happened after? Huh? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it was the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her, just like that, how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humbled by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. What do you want to chat about? Alright then. Oh. I guess I can't make it without falling into the pit. Oh, you scared me. I thought you weren't undead. What kind of creature are you? You never seen a Phobican? Phobican? We're a tribe of builders. Technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear, which we are named after. What's your name? Necro. Necro. So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs. Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above, and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for setting me out of it. I really shouldn't be getting back to work. Okay. Got it. Money. Yeah, it's called The Messenger. It just came out today, actually. I know very little about it, other than that it's Ninja Gaiden-esque. And, apparently after playing it for a while, it will grow into being less Ninja Gaiden-y? Maybe? I don't know. I guess something happens, and you can't really know what it is without spoiling it. But, yeah, I guess this game doesn't just stay a Ninja Gaiden type game forever. I'm interested. It's really fun. Like, even if it was just Ninja Gaiden type, and it didn't do anything else, this would still be worth it. It's really fun. Ooh. Oh, that looks like poison water. It's not. Oh, I can climb wall? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I have no idea. Need anything? What do you want to chat about? Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons. And bats. Oh, evil wizards too. You bet. A necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. I love this guy so much. He's so great. Hey, how did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair. The bridge was in shambles. Well, you wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right away, would we? What do you want to chat about? What do you do here? What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic! Come on, you just asked! No, but I meant... Believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Any stories to share? Here we go! Story number 3. Of course, here's one for you. There was once a poor old lady who had nothing in life, save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day, she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything, and it's more about living frugally? No, this is good. Let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by, and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let death out of the trap. And since then, there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know. It's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of a death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. I love this guy. I love this guy so much. His stories are beautiful. Oh my god. It's great. He's just like, I don't know, I just thought it was an interesting story. God. Why does it have to have a moral? Jeez. It's so great. Boo boo. Ah! No! Ah, there's another one of those seals. See, the thing is there's apparently 45 of these seals. Like, that's a lot. Like, I only found one in the first level. Like, this game would have to be really long, like 45 levels, practically. Or there'd have to be more than one per level, but so far I don't have any reason to believe there is. So... And if there is, I probably missed one in the first stage. I do really like this game's extra jump mechanic. It's actually really cool. It's really skill-based and kind of hard to pull off, but like, I do like it. It's hard to, well, it's not hard to pull off, it's just hard to get used to. Oof, I'm dying. I need health. Okay, everything's fine. Okay, I made it. Oh god! No! Whew. No! 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 I died. If anyone asks, I'm taken. Great. He's gonna steal my money for a little while. That's what happens when you die. This guy follows you around, steals your money. Just... Okay, spikes deal 1 damage, and those recovered 1 HP, apparently. Also, this game is mean when you get revived. You don't come back with full HP. You come back with half HP. Ow. Oh! Oh. 1 fall in the spikes a day keeps your spine not okay. I keep doing that. Health recovery would be nice. That was close. Checkpoint. Yeah, he is pretty funny looking. Ooh. Oh, it's a crusher. It's a crusher. That's fine. We'll get around the crusher. Oh, there's health down there. I don't need it though, I'm at full. I don't need the health. I ain't cold. I don't know why that health seemed difficult to get to, but... Ooh. Was there a reason to going down here? No. Just to respawn the enemies in a very Ninja Gaiden way. Ah! Stop it. Oh god. Hello, Mr. Wizard. How about you die now? Oh no. Spawned a whole bunch of wizards. What's up, Poppers? I'm playing a game where I'm a ninja. Ow. Oh god, how do I... Oh, I can... Yeah, okay. I can duck and follow that down. Definitely lots of abilities I don't have. Oh, this seems bad. Oh, it keeps following me. That's right. Oh! Right into the pit. Right into the pit. Who could have guessed you would just fall like that? I could really use... There it was. I was gonna say, I could really use some health. No, don't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Good old recharge there. Oh, and here's the shop. Right before a boss, I assume. Need anything? I do. Enemies will sometimes drop a hit point globe. Let's get second wind. Underwater dash. Press X while swimming to boost forward. Let's get that too, actually. Hope this Phelps. Ha ha ha. What do we want to chat about? Level boss. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this villain. Okay, so no advice. Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start. Wow. Great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I meant I. All I know. I'm totally on my own here. What do you want to chat about? I love that guy. I really do. And with this army of undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Ruxton! Ahem. What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh, great. Just when you think you get to play with your evil lab. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Now, say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this. Ahem, who dares enter my lair? Uh-oh, is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Good plan. And guard! Face the mighty might of Ruxton, the great... Whoop! Whoop! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I bet I could have gotten on top of that. Oh, and then he gets all... Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, you gotta use this. It really is. It's a really great game so far. I'm really enjoying it. I really like this boss design too. He's got lots of really cool attacks that are like... This is the kind of boss I really enjoy, because it's like, it's really fun to dodge his stuff and like learn what his attacks are and stuff. It's really entertaining to actually learn to fight the boss. Like, it doesn't have to be really, really hard to be challenging, you know? I mean, not that this is super challenging, but still, it's just like, it's a lot of fun just to learn what he can do. And figure out how to hit him. He had lots of cool attacks. Lots of inventive things in there. I yield! Wait, I don't. It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us, no matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves. Any suggestions then? I'm listening. I don't know, just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a good start. What has all this brought us, really? Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil. Oh yeah? How are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could... Yeah, it's a good point, actually. It's settled, then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. You do that. Onward to Bamboo Creek. Yeah, this game has a really good sense of humor. Oh god. This guy's like constantly shooting me. Oh, I'm glad that didn't despawn. That's good. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Need anything? Current area. Bamboo Creek! That must be a sight for sore eyes after your trek in the catacombs. Sure is. Do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you'll get on this adventure. I'll try. I just didn't know something so cheerful existed. I guess this says more about your mindset than about the world. What do you want to chat about? About time shards. What are these crystals I'm collecting? So, you're a touch the unidentified magic object first and ask questions later kind of guy? They're time shards. You can use them to augment your abilities. How does it work? Exactly, the way we have been doing it so far. You select what you want and give me the required amount of shards so I can do my thing. I meant the spell itself. It's complicated. But I'm curious. And I'm busy. What do you want to chat about? Any stories to share? Of course I do, but now is not the time. Why not? You're in Bamboo Creek! This is as sunny as it gets in this here cursed world. So? So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now. Oh my god. No, I already did. It's great, but I already did it. The song sounds a lot like some kind of music I've heard before, but I can't place it. That is a pretty neat little application of the game's ability. of the cloud step ability you get. I missed. I never used my energy shurikens. I got them, and then I was like immediately disappointed by them, and so I don't use them like at all. Ooh, this guy seems tough. Is he gone? Okay, well, hold on. What's this way? Oh, jeez. Oh, tons of money. Huh. I have no idea how to go that way. Makes me think I'm gonna have to, like, that it's gonna, like, suddenly turn, like, Metroidvania-y. Doesn't it kind of feel like that? It kind of feels like that. Like, the game is gonna be, like, stage by stage for a little while, and then I'm gonna, like, have to go back or something, and it's gonna be, like, all Metroidvania-y at that point. Like, I'm gonna start being able to warp between the shops or something. Need anything? Sure. Now enemies can sometimes drop health. He has nothing new to chat about, it's not white, so... Oof. Bad. Oh, that's fine, I got health back. And health again. Lots of health. Up I go! Yeah, I can definitely see where this game would have a lot of speedrunning potential. A lot of the speedrunners I watch, or even just like a lot of the people I watch who are also happen to be speedrunners, have been talking about how they were going to speedrun this game when it came out, and I'm seeing kind of why. Like, if you knew anything about how this game played before you really got into it. This game has a lot of speedrun potential. There's a lot of, like, areas that you could, like, utilize the game's cloud stepping to, like, skip pretty large chunks. And for anybody who missed what cloud stepping is, at the beginning of the game, or you're like skipping around the video or whatever, and you happen to be right here, cloud stepping is this game's mechanic that is, as far as I know, pretty much just special to it. You can, when you attack and you hit something in midair, you can then jump again off of whatever it is. So like if I hit him, I can jump again. I hit him, I can jump again and jump again, right? So like I could probably climb this entire area without the use of that. Say, I don't actually have to utilize. So I guess the boss is up next. A boss in Bamboo Creek? That's a good one. Well, with the layout, you know, perfectly centered gate, symmetrical lanterns, no scrolling. I just thought, look, you're perfectly free to hallucinate patterns and try to make sense of them, but I believe I told you this place was like your day off. So, well, would you fight a boss on your day off? Exactly. What's down here? Okay, so I don't know where the medallion to break on this stage was. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Oh, was it right there? Oh, it looks like I might be able to go up the left side. There we go. Yeah! No way. Oh, I missed two. I missed three of them. Whatever. No way can I make that right now. Oh, no, I wanted all those. There really isn't a boss. Yeah, no. You about to give me a new ability? What is that? Was it always there? I fell in a pit. That you did. That gap is way too wide. There's no way I can make the jump. This reminds me of a story. A long time ago, warriors of the Squirrel Clan invented a way to soar through the skies, touching on a freedom humans could seldom dream of. Some would mistake them for gods. Incredible. Yeah, whatever. Here's a wingsuit. Need anything? Thanks for the wingsuit. You bet. Don't forget to try it out by pressing and holding A while airborne. Why was it free and not the other upgrades? Because it was mandatory to your progression. You can't save the world if you're stuck in a pit. Will there be more freebies in the future? There's only one way to find out now, isn't there? What do you mean? I mean you should carry on with your quest while letting your heart know for sure that this here cursed world and its inhabitants have a lot of surprises left in store for you. What do you want to chat about? Welcome to the Howling Grotto. Do people live here? Some cave-dwelling creatures used to, a long time ago. They built structures from the streams of emerald running through the rock, and believed the wind was the breath of a god. Anything I should know? Not really, other than it's gliding time! Well, that wingsuit I gave you. Yeah? Sorry, I don't have enough contextual data. I meant to say something that would make sense regardless of whether you'd already used the wingsuit to ride the wind tunnels. You're being awkward now. What's wrong with you? I gave you something that virtually lets you fly, and you'd rather stay here and chat? What do you want to chat about? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a king who had a pretty rough time managing his emotions. Experiencing nothing but extremes, he would always feel either too excited or too depressed, which caused him to never get anything done. Just as he was about to lose all hope of getting his life together and be a viable ruler for his people, he was visited by a traveling relic hunter. To rid the king of his woes, the relic hunter gave him a magic ring, promising it would make him sad when he is happy, and happy when he is sad. Why would you take that ring? Don't take that ring! You're gonna go boo! It worked like a literal charm, and the kingdom became very prosperous as a result. When the king passed away, the castle's wizard would promptly grab the ring to finally try and understand the source of its power. As it turned out, the ring wasn't magic at all. But how could a non-magic ring make you sad when you are happy? And happy when you are sad? Any guess? Not really. It had a small inscription that read, "This too shall pass." Whoa. That's deep. It's more than deep. I just gave you the cure for anxiety through a fairy tale. Thanks, shopkeeper. Hey now. Don't push it. Aerobatics Warrior, wingsuit attack. Press X while gliding with the wingsuit to attack downwards. Alright, cool. Oh, you have to press the button again. Gotcha. So you'd be like, ooh. Doesn't let me fly. Wow. Oh. Oh. Whew. Oh. That pit is not bottomless death. Alright. I had yet to use that. So I'm really close to having all of my upgrades at this point. So, I mean, I know the game just gave me a new ability, but it only gave me one upgrade. Oh, those are doors. So yeah, I've noticed that a lot in this game. There's like these like one spot. It's like you're going to be able to pass through one tile worth of solid later in the game. It seems like it's an ability you're going to get. That's what I'm saying. This game almost seems like it's going to be it's going to become kind of a Metroidvania. At some future moment. Like right now it's a 2D platformer that's stage-based, where I'm going from screen to screen with no real like identifiable left or right. But I think that's kind of by design. Because it's like meant to feel like a Ninja Gaiden type game right now. Stage by stage Ninja Gaiden platformer game. Lots of fun. And maybe it always will. Maybe it's not gonna turn into a Metroidvania, I don't know. I'm just curious, because it seems like there's a lot that I can't do that... Like right there, there was another thing that like I couldn't get through. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back to it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get back to it, but... Still, like, there was another thing there that like I couldn't pass through, I can't pass through single... Can't pass through blocks yet, so I can't do it. Need anything? Let's get more HP, I guess. But see, like, seriously, other than like the defense up, I mean, I know these are kind of expensive upgrades, but I'm just gonna be saving money for a while. Let's keep going this way. Oh no! Okay, everything's fine. Oh god. Is that breakable over there? It seemed like it was, but I guess it's not. And see right there again, with the one tile wide thing I can't do. Like, right here, you'd be able to get in that water and go left. Or right, rather. But I can't do it. Sweet. Oh well, I don't really need it. Oh, I can't go back for that. Oh, I can still just make it up to it this way. Ow. Let's go get this. Sweet. Need anything? What do you want to know? Well, I hope you're up for a challenge. Why? Because something big is up next. What? Well, let's just say you're about to fight someone who understands what the best defense is a good defense. Who? I wish I could tell you. Anyway, your 3 questions are up. Carry on! Since when is there a 3 questions rule? Hey, that's 4 now! 42 more power seals. Find someone who knows that the best defense is a good defense. Oh, jeez. Oh god! Ow! Yeah, this is a pretty tough boss in comparison to everything I've fought up to now. Oof. Oh god, that way. Dang it. I'm not gonna get to do much damage. He's so close to dead, though. Oh god! Oh! Oh no! Ah! I've saved your life 5 times already. Great! Thanks! That was the first time I died to a boss. I'm more ready this time, though. I like how the demon guy like freaks out and flies and runs away. Ow. Ah! I'm getting hit at least once per cycle, which is not good. Got him. Okay, whew. That was a tougher boss. For sure. Like, thanks for destroying my golem. Well, you attacked first. What are you talking about? I've been digging through these caverns for centuries and you're just randomly engaged. No way. No way. You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought I was a threat. I guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast. I understand. It's all good. Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your golem, okay? Don't worry about it. I mean it. I'm sorry. It's alright. Honest mistake. So, how do I get out of here? Oh, I'll adjust the wind for you. Good luck on your quest. My bad. You can leave using the wind tunnel. Again, I don't mind our misunderstanding. Aww. The poor guy. I think he totally does mind our misunderstanding. Oof. Ah, that's the way back. See, that's the other thing too, is that there seems to be a way back on like every stage. Took a little while to find a shop on this stage. The Emerald Golem. I still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Did you get a chance to understand its motive? The thing wasn't evil. It was just digging away. What? You mean all these messengers that were killed? All a misunderstanding. Wow. What do you want to chat about? Welcome to Quillshroom Marsh, said no one ever. Yeah, this place is eerie. Tell me about it. I once had to look through the mud for an artifact. Gave up pretty quickly. What happened to this area? Legend says it used to be ruled by a monstrosity called the Primal Fear, until a brave monk defeated it. Both were very mighty indeed, but with its final breath, the Primal Fear cursed the monk forever. Cursed? Legend also says that the monk still roams the marsh to this day, turning any trespassers into fungi. Oh, great. No one knows whether any of that is true, but yeah, I'd pick up the pace if I were you. What do you want to chat about? You got any stories to tell, to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a messenger who kept asking for stories. Even though he was supposed to move on with his very important quest, he just couldn't get enough. The shopkeeper, living in a void outside of time, was connected to all eras, and so at first was happy to share the myths and legends encountered over decades of traveling. Alas, the messenger never seemed to appreciate the morals or takeaways, so the shopkeeper decided to be done with the stories thing. The end. No way. I liked your stories. Come on. Maybe later. We'll see. What do you want to chat about? I did like your stories. There was a messenger who kept asking for stories instead of going on his quest. Huh? Ow. We'll just jump up it. Okay, I'm not actually sure what the point of that room up there was, but... Anything else? Nope. Oof. Ah! Oh no. Thanks to you, I've accumulated 102 time shards so far. Thank you for saying exactly how much money you've stolen from me. Although it's not stolen, he is the reason that I'm still alive. Can't be too mad at him. I'm doing it. I shouldn't, but I am gonna. Oh god, I didn't fall down there like I thought I would. Oh, that gave me a bunch of health back. We're good. We're good now. Ah! Huh. I'm not sure what I'd do even if I did go up there, though. So I honestly didn't see what it was good for. Because there was just an all-direction spike pit that I couldn't get into even if I went up there. Plus those butterflies are for something. Be careful, I sense a fallen up ahead. A fallen? It's how we call messengers whose quest came to a tragic end, their power corrupted by demon magic. Why are you so serious all of a sudden? Because it doesn't get more serious than a rogue messenger about to unleash on you. And with these stories about a monk, it really is that one monk. What are you talking about? About you meeting your match. Good luck. Oh. Well, well, well. It seems we have an intruder. You need to get out of here. This place is filled with monsters. Oh, did my quill shroom scare you? So it's true. Haha. Don't like my army? It's a shame, really, since you're about to join it. Wait, that scroll. It couldn't be. No. Impossible. Kneel before your queen and receive the curse of quills. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, was I supposed to use that to get up to her? Ah! Got her.
Now wait a second. Who do you think you are?
I'm Quibble.
Quibble? That name makes no sense. Why have I never seen you before?
I was exiled a long time ago, when I got cursed along with my messenger.
That voice. Are you out of here?
You bet.
See ya, sucker.
Alright, on to the Searing Crags, I guess. Okay, well, I need the hookshot to continue on, like, at all, so... Whatever, the whip or something. Congratulations, you made it to the base of the mountain.
Almost there.
Do you know what this means?
I don't know.
Does it mean you have another dialogue trap for me?
What?
Oh, so you're just going to try and steal my character like that? I guess you think you deserve a prize.
No.
Well, you do. Plus, you'll never be able to make the climb without the rope dart.
The rope dart?
Don't overthink it. Everyone will probably end up calling it the grappling hook anyway. Here. Proceed through it. Try it on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Need anything?
So, thanks for the rope dart?
Oh, did you think that was an awkward interaction?
You could say that.
Clearly, you've never had to tell your boss that your little experiment went wrong, permanently impacting one of your colleagues.
Hey, I heard that.
Anyways, you could use it on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Go nuts! What do you want to chat about?
Monk. About that monk.
It is as I feared. Our most promising messenger did not die, but was instead cursed forever. She became the Queen of Quills.
How did that happen?
This is a tale for another time. What do you want to chat about?
Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. It's a story I once told the guy who hooked me up with music for my shop. There was once a village struggling to figure out who the werewolf was. People kept dying every full moon, and very gorily at that. One day, a brave young couple decided to venture into the woods. He would be the hunter, and she the bait. As one would expect from such a cliched setting, they got separated, and our hunter faced off alone against the beast near a cliff. After 15 minutes of literal uphill battle, the hunter managed to chop off the werewolf's paw with his axe, just as it was attempting to choke him. The hunter then ran for his life, severed paw still clutching to his throat. By the time he got home, the sun was up, and he found his fiancée, bleeding, also badly wounded. The paw on his throat had reverted to its human form, and that moment he noticed it was wearing a ring he had purchased a few days ago. The end. Whoa. That was spooky. I'm still looking for a title. Any suggestions? What about The Werewolf Bride? Wow! Great idea! Really? No, not really. You put the reveal in the title. What would you want to chat about? It's just like dun dun dun. Like, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. It's not that useful to use on enemies that have more than one hit, but it is pretty good. Ooh. Ouch. That was the first thing I've seen in this game I don't like. If you look over on the left side of the screen right now, you can see like the really rigid edge of the map on the parallax background. Looks like a bad set of stairs. Unless you can like go out there and it's supposed to be stairs like that. That's not great. It's the first thing I've seen that I've been like, oof, about. I mean, it's not like it's not anywhere near big enough negative. It's just the first thing I've noticed at all. Otherwise, I've liked this game like a lot the whole way now. Ooh, haha. Oh, God. Anything new to say? Nope. Alright, the grapple hook's actually quite a bit of fun. Oh my god, I just called it the grappling hook. I just proved his point! Everybody's gonna call it the grapple hook anyways! The rope dart. My bad. Sorry. No point. Oof. Yep. Oh wait, there was something I could get. Oh, the Devil's Due thing. Yeah, let's get that so that Corbel takes less money off of from me. I don't think I need it, but you know. Oh, okay, you can like pass through them while you're doing that attack. This was where the checkpoint it was. So what's this way then? another shop. Alright, so let's go the other way. It seemed a little bit more secret than that was, at least. At the very least, it's way more challenging. Woo! I kind of understand why there was a checkpoint there. That was actually a really challenging one of those to get. I'm surprised I pulled that off my first try. I don't want to toot my horn or anything, but I actually kind of feel kind of good at this game in a way. I feel like I'm picking up on its systems pretty well. It might just be because this game is really actually that good and just plays that well. Which would just be a statement for the good of the game, really. That it plays that well. In my opinion, it really does, though. This game has really tight, really nice controls. Ah, I missed it. I was trying to be really cool and let it pass by me and then use it for a boost. Let's just be fair about it. I was trying to speedrun. Which, I mean, I'm not that good at this game. I'm not going to speedrun this game. I don't think there's a single platformer in existence that I would actually want to, like, speedrun. I mean, I think Mega Man X is, like, as close as you're going to come for me. And even that, I would never really want to actually speedrun that game. But this game's got way too much speed tech in it for me. Ugh. Darn. Oh yeah, let's talk to him about the area boss. Looks like the boss is up. Surely you mean the bosses. 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 The bosses are up. We need to fight more than one boss here. Well, technically, it's more like personal training than an actual fight. What? Ah, don't let me ruin it. Just go see for yourself. What? Another day, another stew simmering. Oh yeah. Mountain life is a blast, but I miss seeing adventurers pass by. I hear you. Remember humans? You bet I do. They were almost as interesting as obvious foreshadowing. Oh look, a human! Who would have thought? Yo, Carlos, check this little guy out. Whoa, Susus, see that scroll? Hey, little guy, are you the carrier? Don't be silly, Susus. Everyone knows it's the runner. You're confused, Colossus. I'm pretty sure it's the envoy. No, you're misconstrued, Susus. It's actually the emissary. Come on, Colossus. I remember it being the courier. Seriously, Susus, how about we agree on the message bearer? Can do, Colossus. Want to test the message bearer's sportsmanship? I thought you'd never ask, Susus. Let's see what you got, little guy. Oh, God. Wow. Alright then. Ah! Oof! Ah! It breaks into 4 pieces and you get hurt. Not sure whether the enemy has good aim or you just walked into that one. I didn't walk into it. It just kind of fell on me. You can do a serious amount of damage to him. God, how do you dodge that at all? Oh. Guess I got him. Concerning Colossus, the postman packs quite a punch. Savagely stated, Seuss. We like you, little guy. What do you reckon, Colossus? He probably needs to reach the top of our mountain. Seems so, Seuss. I say we help him out. Confirm, Colossus. Let's do this. Thanks for the workout, little guy. Now don't move. This might sting a little. Wait, what? Ready, Colossus? Set, Seuss. Hut! Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that probably didn't feel good. Well, I'm hungry now. Shall we snack, Colossus? I dissent, Seuss. We promised not to eat until our power thistle was ready to be added to the pot. I forgot completely, Colossus. Surely its magical properties will make us even stronger. It will be succulent, Seuss. It will be con carne, Colossus. Let's sit by the stew until the thistle is fully grown. Alright, this is actually supposed to be the final area. This is where we're supposed to take the message. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be the final area, but it's where we're supposed to take the message. Yeah, there is no way I'm getting to that. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Need anything?
I'm finally near the mountain summit. Looks like my adventure is about to come to an end.
Clearly you haven't watched the trailer.
Pardon?
Never mind. Hey, it's cold and slippery out there. Be careful.
What do you want to chat about? Any stories to share?
Of course. Here's one for you. There once was a village settled in a land of ice and snow. Food was scarce, but not as much as heat. Their elders spoke of a lush grove, safe, abundant, and with comfortable weather to boot. The only problem was that grove lay on the other side of a permanent hailstorm, which could take weeks to cross. One day, a brave couple left their young boy behind to attempt what the village called the trek. They would scout all the way to the grove and confirm its existence, then come back to the village and lead everyone to a better life. Like all who attempted the trek before them, they sadly and predictably never came back. Over the following decades, that boy grew up with only one goal in mind, to take the trek himself and find his parents alive at the grove, or dead in the ice. Figuring they may have simply been ill-prepared, he trained every day until he was 5 years older than his parents were when they left for the trek, then set off for his own attempt. The hailstorm's first bite wasn't as bad as he thought it would be, but the ice-cold soil slowly worked its way into his bones. After days of walking through the storm without realizing it was all just a metaphor playing out in his troubled young adult mind, he stumbled upon a no pun intended, chilling sight. His parents, frozen solid in a block of ice. The shock was too strong. He remained there, cursing, pondering, and cursing again, until the cold took him to become part of the ice block. The end.
What?
What do you mean, what?
No more. Or at least, a proper ending.
Sometimes stories can be harsh. It might just be the very message they mean to convey about life. You need to think about what transpired and find your own takeaways. There are no wrong answers, as long as they ring true for you.
Maybe. But this one really felt like a pointless story.
And it just might be the case for you that it was. Or you could consider the implications of our adventure being 5 years older than his parents when he found them. Can you imagine gazing upon those who were your protectors and mentors, realizing they are actually younger than you? You are bearers of truth, the wise ones, those who you aspire to be like. A harsh reality indeed. You thought they knew it all, that they had it all figured out, that they were centered and filled with purpose. Yet there you stand, beholding the one pillar you ever took for granted and used for stability, physically crystallized, yet mentally shattered before your very eyes. Had they really found inner peace already when you knew them? Meaning you're the one who missed the mark? Or were they simply excellent actors? Food for thought, huh?
Yes, that's enough.
Remember, this is all subjective. I shared but one angle. What do you want to chat about? Ooh, that one was a story. Oh! I tried to jump again, but I didn't get it in time. Oh, it's true, I have the floaty floats. Ba-ba-da-ba. Zigged when you should have zagged. God. Oh my gosh. Are you playing with your feet or something? No. This area just has gotten a good deal harder now. Ah. Oh my god, that little guy down there needs to die. Okay. No! There. Ha! Okay. Whew. No, no! No! I kept trying to float again, but it wouldn't let me float. It just kept jumping instead. Had to see the face you would make when you fall in a pit. Priceless indeed. God! What do Spikes and Quibble have in common? We both have your back! Ha ha ha! I keep forgetting I can just climb. Darn. Pro tip, avoid the spikes. Thanks. It's gotten a good deal bit harder right here. He probably doesn't have anything else to say yet, so... Ooh. Bounce. There's like no health in this stage. Ooh, that was close. Ah! 203 time shards in. I'm feeling some acid reflux. Maybe swallowing them isn't a good idea. God. Back to 1 hit point again. Up there. Okay, everything's fine. Oh. Hooray! I got it. Oh, that was health. Gosh. Okay. Oh. He's not here. You really thought it would be that easy? I told you already, the cabinet is off limits. Please stop. We're not doing a special edition of the cabinet, Rand. I mean it. Don't be that guy. You're being that guy. Fine, be that guy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crazy how countdowns give that feeling something's about to happen, huh? But yeah, I got nothing. If you're hoping for something special, just give up on the cabinet thing already. The cool stuff is up ahead. Did I ever tell you about the guy who stayed late on Friday night and started writing optional dialogue to add comedic value for those who will bother looking? Imagine reading his ramblings. By the way, if you feel like the cabinet thing is overdone at this point, I agree. But it's totally on you for keeping on trying to open it. Seriously, you can stop this right now. I mean it, you have the power. Only you can put an end to this optional bit. Which is good, because I got things to do. If I repeat the same thing 3 times, will you think I'm out of flavor text? We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. I can't believe you. Why don't you move on to something productive? Like maybe advancing the quest you're supposed to care about? I'm not gonna lie though, when the time comes, opening the cabinet will blow your mind. And I'm confident in saying this, even though I know you will be expecting a surprise. So, how do you surprise someone who's expecting a surprise? With a meta plot twist, that's how. Now if you want to know what it is, move on already, I promise, it's the fastest way. You're not opening that until the script says you get to, anyway. Okay, I'll start looping back to the beginning now. You really thought it would be that easy? I told you already, the cabinet is off limits. Please stop. Come on, that was a good trick. How are you still trying to open this? I thought you would give up when it looked like I was looping. If you keep doing that, you'll have to sit through a boring tirade. It will be boring and philosophical, and I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Fine, here's some insights from Jordan the Wise for you. Life is going to come at you hard, so there are a few things you should know. Most important of all is realizing that you have something to offer to the world. But in order to do that, you must first need to sort yourself out. Lending your ear to the lessons contained... This is a great part. The lessons contained in stories of old is not a bad place to start. You see, as human consciousness grew in knowledge, it equally grew in arrogance. We seem to be at this point where the value of stories is lost on us all. Yeah, it's pretty great. Not really caring about morals anymore, we are simply looking to be entertained. But the power on our subconscious is by no means hindered by our intellectual pride. Stories send a clear message to our being, and when told properly, can offer guidance in how to live our lives, impacting us in ways we sometimes don't even notice. In fact, recurring themes more often than not represent archetypes and contain lessons on how to or not to behave. Consider dragons for a moment. Fantasy stories always seem to have them hoarding treasure. Not coincidentally at all, 2 of the biggest innate fears in mammals are fire and reptiles. So dragons are really a metaphor representing that which you fear the most. Now why would an immortal fire-breathing reptile care to sleep on a pile of gold? The answer can be read between the lines. The treasure you seek is guarded by your greatest fear. Don't get me wrong, the pile of gold is as much a metaphor here as the mighty beast that doesn't even exist. Find your dragon and slay it, and your treasure will be revealed. This is the wisdom storytellers of old were trying to convey. Only they didn't have the scientific method, a framework by which to structure arguments, or even a high IQ audience. The lesson isn't any less important or relevant today, however. That which you most need to discover within yourself is hidden where you least want to look. Now ask yourself, why were you so curious about my cabinet? Are you a very conscious person, adamant on leaving no stones unturned? Or have you not mastered your insecurities, and the fear of missing out is what's really driving you at this moment? Maybe you are simply hoping to get a laugh out of some unexpected one-liner. Because I'll admit, we both know I could kill the mood right now and tell you about how a depressed clown once attempted to lift his mood by eating bowls of confetti. Jesus. What I'm getting at is, regardless of your motive here, you have clearly demonstrated curiosity and faith that the world holds surprises for those who take an honest look. While that can certainly be said about the world, it's even more true about your inner self. Now, whether that is scary, insightful, or encouraging depends entirely on how far you have made it on your personal growth journey. Life is made of many exams, most of which will present themselves to you more than once. Betrayal, joy, illness, adventure, treason, cooperation, purpose, loneliness, warmth, loyalty. Indeed, just like stories old and new, life has recurring themes when testing humans. The important part is not whether or not you pass each test, but that you show up, acknowledge your score, and ponder how it can inform you who you should become. From there, everything is there inside of you to help you find your own way. Who knows? The underlying meaning of the messenger's story might even hit you eventually. But for now, let's get back to your adventure. You really thought it would be that easy? Is he actually gonna, like, really loop this time? He is. Alright. That was actually really worth it. That was a beautiful little message they left in there. Oh, he made it. Does this mean we can do the thing? Keep your hood on, shorty. He still needs to pass the final test. But I want to do the thing! Now, we need to see how attuned to the scroll he really is. Great. Take it away, Prophet. Welcome, messenger. Please hold the scroll aloft so that the prophecy might be fulfilled. See? I told you he was slow. Yeah, you weren't kidding. Please hold the scroll higher than that so that the prophecy might be fulfilled. See, I told you he was slow. Whoa. Oh, that looked trippy. He made it. Of all would-be messengers. Him? Please pull this off. I really want to do the thing. A gauntlet awaits you, messenger. Should you survive, find us at the top of the Tower of Time. As far as, like, missing exposition, I don't really know. Like, there's a whole bunch, not a lot has happened yet. Like, there hasn't been a lot that's happened, but it's not huge. So far, this is the biggest thing that's occurred so far. We were basically just trying to take this scroll to the top of the mountain. We thought we were supposed to do it for... Okay. For lots of reasons, honestly. Oh gosh. Ooh. Oh. Wow, this has gotten very different. Oh hey, it's not like out of time. This is like actually where he is. Believe me, you're not ready for what's in there. You can just barge into my lab and go through my stuff like you own the place. There's no skeleton in there, I promise. Hey, don't touch. It's empty anyway. Don't make me lock it. Why don't you put the curiosity to good use in the human world and maybe, I don't know, save humanity? If you touch that again, you'll have to sit through my boring story. Okay. Let's not sit through another boring story. I'm sorry, what? Ah yes, the big reveal! Indeed, my dear adventurer, you have been teleporting into this very room all along. So where are we? In the Tower of Time. And where is that? Surely you mean when? To be honest, I don't really know. The tower is a device that travels through time. It manifests test messengers who are deemed worthy in order to relocate them as needed. Where will it take me? When? It will take you to the time most in need of a messenger. That is, if the tower doesn't kill you, of course. Need anything? Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a land filled with bogs. And these bogs, they were filled with evil monsters. Sleeping underwater during the day, they were kept at bay by the moon during nighttime. Well, when she was kind enough to be around. After all, the moon was free to travel through space, and often felt like shining her light on other realms. One day, the moon got bored and decided to visit the bog land in human form. Oh wow. Wearing a cloak so that her light wouldn't shine through, she hoped to catch a glance of the evil creatures. Getting more than people wandering haphazardly in cursed lands usually bargain for, she encountered a man fleeing from a small pack of monsters. Confident in her power, she removed her cloak, creating a glittering aura of protection to help the man escape. Escape he did, but as he looked back, he could see that his savior had put her cloak back on a little too soon. She was captured by the creatures, who then buried her under a rock so that her light would never shine again. They would rule the night. But our survivor was quick to gather a group of peasants, who went to remove the big rock and set the moon free. A strong bond was formed on that day, and she decided to become their guardian. To this day, the moon is there to guide human travelers through the night. The end. Oh, I liked that one. I guess it speaks to the power of cooperation. Maybe. To be honest, I only wanted to use the word haphazardly in the story. What? Alright. Alright, sure. Oh. Oh! Those lasers hurt a lot. I'd visit that shopkeeper from time to time. 15 deaths is a bit worrying. Well, the game isn't super easy. Ow. Stupid mage dude. Oh boy, I have to like race it there. Oh look. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh gosh! I was supposed to attack that, darn it. I did everything fine for that until the last step. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Up. Okay, everything is fine. Okay, alright. 218 time shards in. I'm feeling some acid reflux. Yeah. Don't swallow my time shards. Oh, I have to go over there and hit that. Ooh, one of them's right here. Cool. Darn it. Oh, darn it. But yeah, as far as like exposition is concerned, I'm at the game's like big twist level, I think. Pretty sure that right after this stage, everything in this game changes. In some way. Whether it's a big gameplay change or just something occurs that is really different. Whatever the thing is. Oh no, my attack was different, darn it. I forgot about that. My attack's different when I'm flying. Or when I'm wingsuiting, I guess. It's not exactly flying. Ooh. Nope, that's not gonna work. I think it needs to be while it's down there. Ah! Nope, that didn't work either. Oh, the cabinet was... We don't really know what's in the cabinet. We don't know why he won't let us into it right now. And it's just one of those things where it's like, he keeps saying things if you keep trying to go into it. He keeps having something else to say. And so I just kept going through the dialogue because he kept having dialogue. And it was funny, so it was like, you know, let's just keep going. And then he warned me, like, if you keep going, I'm going to tell you something really deep, and I'm going to take away your ability to skip it. And it's going to take forever. And so he did that. And he told us this really big, crazy, long story there. And I was not ready for that. That is a hard room. So yeah, the cabinet wasn't like... The exposition that was going on there, all of that was completely optional. But it was really interesting. Like, that story he ended on is like just a good life story in general. It's just really speaks to life. Ow. Should probably have broken all of these first. Whew, I made it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I fall faster than it. But I guess technically it was all just flavor text, yeah. Alright. I don't wingsuit faster than it, though. Oh, I can't climb right there. So I'm gonna have to jump through each of these. Oh, hey, what am I doing? Right next to me, there's a... Oh, boy. Whew. Made that one on my first try. It's kind of actually honestly a little impressive to me. Alright, we gotta wait for that to come back down now. Whoa. Whoa. That's pretty cool looking. It's oh, that's the monk. That's the monk. I get it. Well, I don't get it, but I see it. Ah! I don't have enough health to actually, like, survive any mess-ups. I die the moment I make any mistakes. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty hard, but it... Yeah, I'm actually not that good at Ninja Gaiden either. I've actually never been able to beat the original Ninja Gaiden, like, at all. This game does get pretty hard, but oh, that was dumb of me. I just was trying to go too fast there. But I honestly don't think this game is as hard as Ninja Gaiden. Even though it actually almost looks like it is just about as bad, it plays much smoother and much better than Ninja Gaiden did. I always felt like Ninja Gaiden had a bunch of Nintendo problems that made it hard. Like enemies respawning, them having really mean placements for their enemies. That kind of stuff was really common with Ninja Gaiden 1. This game does not feel that way, like at all. This game feels very fair and just... It's just hard. But it's not hard because of enemy placements or something dumb that gets you killed. And, I don't know. Like, when I look at this game and thinking about it objectively, I don't know how I'm doing as good as I am. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm good enough at Ninja Gaiden type games to be doing this. But yet I am. Oh, that sucks. If someone's watching, you can pretend you just wanted to show them how I always have random contextual insults when you die. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, buddy. It's actually, like I said, it is hard. And if you think like this looks like it's really, really challenging, it kind of is, but it wasn't this challenging until just recently. Like this level's the first really like super like do you know your stuff level. I'd say the first like 75% of the game was actually kind of a breeze. So you have a lot of time to learn the game and understand how the controls work, which they work really well. So I have no idea what that word was. He told me to look it up, but I'm not going to. But yeah, this game definitely also has a lot of speedrunning potential, just in like its really high skill. God, that part right there is really challenging. It's really challenging to get through that. I should probably use the the rope dart to try and get through it a little better. Oh, I can't. Those walls aren't rope dartable. I have to float through this. Whew, okay. Okay, here we go. I can grab onto this wall, which I didn't do last time. Definitely would have been a very good idea. Okay, I got hit. Ah! Fear of pointy things? That's what that means. Alright. That makes sense. That makes sense. The fear of spikes. I blame my sneeze for that one. It'd be nice if there was something to reduce spike damage in the shop for me. There technically is, but just trying to get this little bonus crystal thing here. I'm not succeeding at it. I think this is how they intend for you to... No! Oh, I had that. I had that. I had it. I really did. It's not too far back to it. I'm starting to get this part down a little better. Oh! Oh, man. 30 deaths prevented. Corbel MVP! Thanks, buddy. You've got my back. Okay. Back we go again. Ah. Bad. Okay, everything's fine. Ah! I can't get through! When can I go through? Right there. That's what I've been trying to do the whole time, was use my rope dart right there, but I kept pressing like all the wrong buttons when I finally got through. I was too just like not ready to ever actually make it. Oh, that's another one of the messengers before me. Oh, I see. They're all like previous messengers. Oh! Those hurt a lot! Oh, those little gem things that I'm collecting? There are 45 of them in the game. At least I assume there's 45. And when you collect them all, you can open a chest in the shop that you wouldn't have been able to open otherwise. And it supposedly contains an overpowered upgrade, according to the shopkeeper. Oh, they're shooting from the bottom. Oh, I didn't see that right. Darn it. Yeah, they're just the game's collectible. If you get all of them, you get something super overpowered. Apparently. That's all they are. I now understand what the eyeballs are all about, too. Because they're here to knock you off. Ooh, health. Ah! Oh, and they all go over there. No, I don't care. I'm out. That messenger was really buff. Can I make that? Oh, yeah, duh. Of course I can. Why am I always forget about this thing. I don't know why I do. Oh, that hurt a lot. No, what are you doing? Video game, why? Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No, I didn't want to go. I wanted to be able to go over here. Wait, I thought the ship was physically behind that other door earlier. Oh, so this is the moment that got you. My shop is connected all over the world, and that's totally fine, but somehow it can't be in the same building twice. I can't believe you. I really like this guy. He makes me really, really happy. But yeah, they're for this. So you just smash 37 more power seals to open that. That's what the seals are for. I have 3 hit points, and I should just die. Like, let's just die. Because it'll start me right there. And I can just open that, get health back. And so you made it through the test of will. Oh, we are so going to get to do the thing now. Prepare yourself, messenger, and behold the might of our order. You shall emerge as the chosen one, or not at all. Enough introductions. I'm going first. Well, someone's excited. I've been preparing this speech for decades, and he'll get over it. Let's go. Oh! Well, hello there. Oh! 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 Okay, so I can't actually hit the orbs. Ah! This has got a really good battle theme. Oh, they go really fast now. Ah, I was trying... Ah. Oh, jeez. Was I supposed to take strikes right then? Because you had orbs appearing. Whoa, where am I going? What's happened? What happened there? Oh, okay, great. Ah! Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what a lot of 100% rewards are, though, right? Like, you're at the end of the game, you've 100% the game, and what do they give you? Something that makes the rest of the game that makes the game a complete joke. It's just kind of like, what else can they give you when you have 100% completed the game? I've never actually honestly known what a good 100% completion reward is. I've never been able to really figure that out for myself. I mean, I tend to agree, like, yeah, that's not the best 100% reward out there. But I always kind of like, I'm like, I don't know what else they could have given me. Like, an art gallery? Sound test, I guess? Like, I don't really know what I was expecting other than a superpower that makes just messing around in the game fun. We're gonna do the lasers, right? Yeah. Ah! I jumped too early. Alright, he's blinking, so everything's gonna go super fast now in comparison to what it was just a moment ago. Oh, they are actually doing that attack. I figured that now that it was blinking, it wouldn't do that. Oh, now it's going really fast. It wasn't going really fast, and I must have just gotten it to that point. It's kind of nice that this is the same every time. Ah. Almost got it. Just gonna go over. Oh crap! I have to take another hit. Unfortunate. Oh, it's not the same. Got it. Did the thing. So I just got an achievement. Yeah, the Chrysogrim, though, isn't like a 100% thing. I mean, I guess it is if you consider 100% item completion to be item up 100%. But yeah, in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the Chrysogrim is absolutely broken. I never use it. Even if I happen to get one to drop, I just don't use it. Okay, I think he's coming. Please let me do the prophecy bit this time. I'm staying out of this. Do whatever you want. And so you made it through the test of might. Okay, what's next? To fulfill the prophecy, you must now pass the test of faith by taking the leap. The leap. The leap. Yes. I don't get it. Well, test of faith, leap of faith makes sense, no? No, just jump already. Come on, I was trying to have an epic moment here. Now, hero, lend your courage to hope and your strength to purpose. Then dive into your destiny and emerge as the one true messenger. Am I the only one who thinks this seems like a really bad idea? This seems like a really bad idea. Did I need energy shurikens left over from the last fight? Okay, well, I don't seem to be able to do anything else. Oh, I'm awesome now. Am I the messenger from the... Am I the warrior from the west? So I'm becoming the hero, and I'm traveling through time. So eventually, I'm gonna come back to where I started, and I'm going to be the hero that gave the scroll to myself. And told myself, hey, you need to go do this, because otherwise I can't exist. So go do this, and I'm gonna save the world while you're... That would be really cool. What happened?
I warped or something and everything looks a little different now. Hello? Okay, that is a really cool hat. Seriously, wow. Any idea what happened, though? Sorry, I just can't get over the hat. Welcome to the Cloud Ruins, remnants of a civilization of giants that used to live in the sky. This place is beautiful, but the structures feel precarious. Yeah, bad place if you're afraid of heights. How high am I? You mean, in my opinion? What? Oh, geographically. Okay. Well, you entered the Tower of Time at the top of the mountain, and then exited through the top of the tower. So, I'd say fairly high. Enjoy the sights! What's the deal with everything looking so different? You know, I was wondering how you were going to deal with the implications of time travel. It seems ignorance really is bliss. Pardon? That moment in the Tower of Time? Yeah? It sent you to the future! Neat. Yes, precisely. Neat. You have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a starving little boy who never missed a chance to help his fellow villagers. One day, after helping an old man carry a heavy bundle of wheat, he was offered a loaf of bread. Eat your fill, my boy. It is well deserved, he began, but if you feel like helping even more, there are 2 gnomes hiding in the forest who are even hungrier than you are. Now that boy was an empathetic one. His mind was made up instantly. After a short hike, he found the gnomes and split the bread between the 2 of them, without even saving a bite for himself. Thank you, kind little boy, the gnomes beamed. It seems you have lifted our curse. Indeed. To punish them for their greed, a spirit had put them under a rather annoying spell. They were exiled to the forest, carrying a magic little mill capable of producing anything its bearer desired. But the little mill's magic would only be activated once the gnomes were fed by a stranger, acting out of selfless generosity. To starve while carrying a relic promising abundance. Cruel fate indeed. Now, you can imagine the little boy's surprise when he was given the magic item. Name something you want while turning the crank to the right, and the little mill will produce an endless stream of it, the gnomes explained. Turn it to the left, and it will stop. After creating a huge pile of food for the 2 gnomes, the young boy went back to his village to help the populace with his newfound powers. But as he grew in popularity, his older sister grew in jealousy. One night, she couldn't take it anymore, and stole the little mill from her brother's bedside table, along with 2 leftover pies from that afternoon's feast. Oh my gosh, my nose. Adding insult to injury, she left on the family's fishing boat to reach new lands, hoping to have her turn in the role of the popular purveyor. Once out at sea, she decided to try one of the pies, which to her taste were lacking a little something. It was time to try that little mill's magic, she reckoned. Give me salt, she said, turning the crank to the right. And salt she got. Heaps and heaps of it. Now, older sister had never bothered paying attention to how the mill could be stopped. Stop! Little mill, stop! She shouted, first annoyed, then worried, and finally panicked. Salt soon overflowed the boat itself, sinking it under the weight. It is said that the sunken little mill is still operational to this day, and it's the reason why seawater is salty. That was interesting, but it feels more like a kid's story explaining things about the world we know the actual reason for. Tough crowd, huh? Why don't you tell me a story and I'll judge it? So you're looking for additional takeaways? How about this? Seeing how Big Sister's anger led to her demise, irritated people were henceforth referred to as salty. Oh, I got another one. Seeing how Big Sister's shortcomings as a little mill operator led to her demise, unqualified people were henceforth referred to as not being worth their salt. Hey, this is fun! You should go. I'll keep on coming up with morals to do with salt. Ah, he's my favorite character ever. Oh god. I don't know which way I actually want to go here. Whoa. Darn. So, cool hat. Oh, you like that? Is that why you chose to wear one as well? What? Well, you have the same hat. No, I got it first. Oh. Is that what you're going to tell yourself? Fine. I did have the hat first, and you were all over it. Right, yeah, all that happened, I'm sure. It's true, though. Look, you can put your head in the sand all you want in an attempt to preserve your ego, but clearly it's not going to work on the person that was there when it all happened. What? I'm actually just gonna keep saving for defense up, though. Checkpoints restoring health and stuff sounds like a good idea, but... Oh, I can walk on the clouds, okay. I actually didn't see the clouds. Oh gosh. Being chased by a dragon. Missed that one. He doesn't have a hat anymore. Need anything? Why does he have another shop already? It's a little early for another shop. I would have thought that the next checkpoint would have just been a checkpoint, but I guess maybe it's because it would be hard to go back. They wanted to make sure I had access to shops in case I ever needed one. Did he really go where? Oh, poop. I wasn't paying enough attention. And then I said, look, you either put your sock on or your sandals, but you can't do both. Oh, sorry, did you just get crushed? Did he really go there with the whole hat thing? Because he did. That he did do. Whoa! I'm glad I know this does that. Still need the ability to pass through one tile wide walls. Whew, this game is starting to really get intense on what it expects you to be able to do in its system. It's really starting to, like, have real expectations of the player now. Alright, now I'm starting to say that this game might actually be pretty challenging. It definitely took a long time to get there. It definitely built up to being like, to basically asking the player, do you understand how to play this game? But it is definitely asking the player now if they understand how to play. Because at first, for a while there, it seemed really like you could just, no! You could just kind of get through it with just wall jumps and attacks. But now, you definitely need to be able to do the Cloud Strike. For sure. Nothing new to chat about yet, either? Oh, dragon. Dragon again. Oh god. Ooh, that slowed me down a decent amount, but we're still okay. See, that's all Cloud Striking right there. I mean, I didn't probably have to, but it definitely expected me to. I'm just gonna go in again. I don't mind the idea of finding out if he has new stuff to chat about. Because I really like talking to that guy. It's 9:30. I can't play very much longer. Zigged when you should have zagged. Oh, bad. Ow! Okay. Ah. You can pretend there was input lag. Ah! Can you not make it over there like that? Do I actually have to pull to it? I guess I actually have to pull to that. That's rough. They have started looping. Oh! No! Dang it! I'm glad you made a donation. Thanks, buddy. Jeez Louise. If I could have some time to actually use it, that'd be great. Gosh. I think I know a better technique for this. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to do it this time. I think I want to... Not that. I think I want to pull to it and then, like, start hover bouncing until I'm ready to go. Just like that. Did you get bored? Well, then I'm gonna go get some more gems. Hooray! Oh, that was bad. Oh, it's 1,000, that's right. I thought it was 750 for some reason. Man, do we actually fight the dragon now? Or, like, just keep running from it? Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, I was not ready to have to pull to that. crap. That was too far forward there. This is the way to the boss, so we can talk to him about the boss now. Hooray! Hey, I'm not sure what's up next, but the Prophet wanted me to repeat a line for you at this point in the adventure. Alright, let's hear it. Okay, I always wanted to try the voice. Check it out. Ahem. And on this day, the messenger shall unwittingly make his lifesaver indebted to him. And that means? I'm not sure, but if all else fails, attack the fireballs. Ah! I was not ready for that. Yeah, I know, right? Just like, now you have no ground of any kind. Like, I don't know what to do about that. Jeez. Nah, I keep getting hit that last second there. I need to be really careful now. Maybe he was gonna, like, pull up at the last second, and I would have been fine if I jumped to the other side. I don't know, it's hard to say. Okay, he's doing it again. Yeah. Was that a dragon? Got an achievement for that, plus. I've been watching you for a long time, messenger. Who are you, anyway? Ha, so the disguise did fool you. It's a shame you freed my slave pet, but no matter. I am certain I can defeat you. You! Bahaha! Surprised? Time to pay for what you did to my people. Bold words coming from such an unprepared adventurer. The underworld awaits you, messenger. At last the scroll will be ours. Watch your step now. Ah. Oh. Oh. Unfortunately, I actually have to get up early tomorrow in the morning for a dentist appointment, so I'm probably going to have to be done here. Welcome to the lion's den. Oh? I didn't see any lions. No, I meant... never mind. What do you want to chat about? The heat. This heat is almost unbearable. Come on, I'm happy to avoid certain cliches, but to think we wouldn't have lava to end your epic quest is pushing it. What do you want to chat about? Any stories to share? Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There was once a guy visited by a succubus. Far from being that kind of demon, she offered him a unique chance to visit hell as a tourist. Very adventurous by nature, he jumped right into the portal. They arrived in a room where giant cauldrons boiled over fires. They contained people, where little demons with pikes were sitting on the rim to push anyone who tried to escape back inside. Who's in that cauldron? The man asked his succubus tour guide. This one? That's where liars and cheaters end up, she explained. And this one over there, she continued, that's for people who hunt for sport. Aghast, the man noticed another cauldron, much bigger than the other ones, and devoid of any demons sitting on its rim. Indeed, that one cauldron seemed to self-regulate. People were pulling back in anyone who tried to escape. And who's this cauldron for? He asked, curious as to who could be so stubborn in their ideology that they would rather hurt themselves than rethink their worldviews. Oh, that cauldron, the succubus mused. That's for people who think the order doesn't apply anymore when another line opens up at the market. Okay, now you're just using the platform to vent. What's wrong with you? Are you that guy? Which guy? The guy who's fifth in line, but rushes to be first when a new line opens up. Oh, right. Different timeline. Never mind. I really like this guy. Well, as much as I would really like to keep going and maybe even beat this game, I actually do need to quit because I need to go to bed pretty soon here in order to wake up tomorrow morning for a really early dentist appointment. So, as fun as this game is,
I'm gonna have to put off playing the rest of it, because I'm actually assuming I'm pretty close. I'm gonna have to put off playing the rest of it until tomorrow. I might not be close at all. This game may be way, way longer than I think it is, and I don't actually know. I would be pretty happy if it is, if this game keeps going and like has all of a sudden just more twists and turns and things happen. I don't know anything about it, so like if this game has like a different play style or something where it just like everything just completely changes after you get a little ways in the game, that'll be interesting, and it'll definitely take me by surprise. I am under the impression that the twist is that you transform and that it keeps going after you get to the top of the mountain, like they told you, and then it's a time story and all that stuff. So, but I don't really know. I don't know how long the game is, and I'm excited to play more of it, but not right now. So, yeah. I will probably stream more of this tomorrow at some point, I would think. I don't know exactly when. Probably when I get back from the dentist, if I don't just go back to bed. It'll probably be sometime around then. So, probably early morning stream for me tomorrow. And, otherwise, when it happens, it happens. And, everybody take care of yourselves. Hope you enjoyed the stream. For people watching in the future, hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. I really, really like this game's humor. It's gotta be one of the funniest games of the year so far. I'm really enjoying the writing. So, yeah. Me and my puppy say goodnight to you. Oh, yes, yes. I need to get to the stop stream button. Hold on. Good night.